Zuppa Toscana soup is a copycat recipe of our favorite soup at Olive Garden. We make it in one pot, which makes it crazy easy. Hi friends, I'm Natalia, I'm with Mom's Dish, and we are all about crazy easy recipes. So today's soup is no exception. It's in one pot, it takes no effort, it's inspired by Olive Garden, but it's our version on it. It just has so many good flavors, or so much good flavor. You'll love it. First things first, we're gonna chop up this onion, and then we'll clean garlic, and we'll get to cooking. So you want to dice up the onion into small little pieces. I'm gonna move the onions into a bowl and set it aside for now. Now we're gonna clean garlic. Clean it up and press it into a bowl and set it aside. Now the exciting part. Let's get everything cooking on my stovetop. So let's turn this on. We're gonna preheat this pot because we want hot and sizzling. By the way, if you wanna make it extra spicy, add some of these spices. They're red pepper chilies from Trader Joe's. They're really good to kick with spice, but mine is super spicy, so I think we're good. Now we're gonna add the onions, followed by garlic. Here's a little tip for you. If you want to get rid of some of that grease in the pan, you can use just a clean paper towel and just dip it in here on this side, like move everything over to this side, and it will absorb some of that fat, just like this. But you gotta be careful. See, my sausage doesn't have a lot of fat, so you don't have to do this every time, but it will absorb some of that fat. I may not be a traditional cook. I actually love using better than Bullion, and Zuppa Toscana gives us such a good flavor. So this is a beef one that I use all the time. There's also chicken one that you can get at Costco, beef or chicken. So we're gonna add that to the mix. And then we're gonna add some water. You can use your favorite broth in here if you want to instead, but this is a great option. Now we add water. You have to be a little careful when you add water. You don't want it to splatter at you, because if your pot is gonna be really hot, it can really splatter at you. You want your soup, or like the liquids, to simmer for about 30 minutes. The flavors will come together, and we are going to chopping station. We are gonna be chopping up some potatoes. If you want to, you can peel them. I'm actually not gonna be peeling them in this case because they're young potatoes, or new potatoes you call them. And just chop them up, and that's all. Just wash them really well. We're gonna be chopping lots of kale. Also pre-wash this, cleaned it up. You don't want those bugs in there. And here is how you would pull it off. So you hold on to the bigger part and just kind of pull it off. Just have somebody else clean it up. We're gonna add potatoes to the soup that's been cooking for a little while. Just gotta be careful though, not to splatter everywhere. Let the soup simmer until the potatoes are tender. We are pretty much done. Just adding some heavy whipped cream. Just pour it in. This will add nice creaminess to the soup. Bring this to a boil again. We're just adding kale to the mix, and we're gonna turn this off. So you don't want your kale to cook for too long because you want it to still have that fresh flavor. Mix everything in and just turn off the heat. Here is a Ukrainian way of eating Italian soup. Hope that makes sense. You gotta eat it with some bread. So I have some bread here. We're gonna pour it in. It smells incredible. And off camera, we ate a lot of snacks because we just couldn't handle it. But can you see the steam? It smells so good. I'm just gonna pour some in. Well, I know how it tastes like, but I'm gonna still eat it. That was a bad idea, it's so hot. It's so incredibly hot. But it's so hot, I burned myself. Don't do that. If you can wait a few seconds, enjoy it. This deliciousness, so much nutrition. It smells amazing. It's just like simi, not me. I'm getting a soup facial here. You guys, I hope you subscribe. We're coming back with more crazy, easy recipes with Ukrainian and non-Ukrainian twist to it, I guess. First things first, we are gonna chop up some of the ingredients. We're gonna start out with a carrot. This is not a carrot, this is an onion.